Okay, so today me and my best friend are going to be playing Two Truths and a Lie.
Alright.
And she's gonna go first.
I'm gonna go first? Alright, so I've got curly hair, I'm single, and I've got 4 dogs.
Cap.
Okay. Well, okay, so I know you had a boyfriend last week, but...
Oh no.
You be moving. You be
Okay,
moving.
right.
So, I'm gonna have to say I'm single because you do have curly hair and
I do.
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
4 dogs. So,
Alright.
yeah. Me, I used to have a scorpion. I
Rest in peace.
have red hair.
What you mean?
And I saw you kissing my ex-boyfriend last weekend.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can we turn the camera off? We can talk about this privately.
No.
This does
Because
not need
no.
to be put on camera.
I'm not going to sit here and allow you to do
I don't
this.
know what you're talking about.
You
Like, I
deserve to be put on blast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm
don't
talking
know
about.
you're
Dirty hoe.
Oh, I have a video. I literally have a
Okay.
video of you doing it.
So
So don't try and play with me because you're supposed to be my best
I
friend
don't know what you're talking
and
about.
you literally kissed my ex-boyfriend.
Of course I do.
Of course you do.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, he
Just
messaged
fess up.
me.
Just,
he messaged
oh,
me.
he messaged you.
Yes.
But you replied.
Mmm.
But you replied. And yeah, that was my boyfriend, but you were supposed to be my best friend.
But he messaged me. Maybe you should talk to your
You know,
boyfriend.
no,
Ooh.
don't piss me off right
Oh, earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, the gaslighting. He messaged me. Maybe you should talk to your ex-boyfriend, bruh. Like totally taking accountability off herself, bruh. It's crazy. I don't know who said it, but it probably was Chris Rock. He was like, when a man sees his boy with a girl, he be like, man, I wish I had a girl like that. But if your girlfriend see your man, she'll be like, I want your man. That's kind of crazy to me, man. Something similar like this happened to me. I ain't gonna lie. It was a long time ago, but one of my used to be partners tried to get at my ex, and she told me about it, and she showed me the messages and everything, bro. He don't, even to this day, he don't know that I know. I just fell back from dude. It wasn't worth fighting him over, and I definitely ain't get mad at her because she kept it all the way 100 with me. She showed me that, like, damn, that wasn't really your partner. You know what I'm saying? It happens, bro.
What happened in your dating experience to where you're now like,
It's real simple. It's a lot of pressure on black men, specifically dating black women. And I love black women.
It's really nice.
Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us. This could be just based on environment. When I moved to Atlanta, you know, women here are very entitled. And listen, I'm not blaming anybody, so I don't want this to turn into
when you say
that.
entitled though, break, what does entitled mean?
I'll say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure. And I get hit on by white women. I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I got to pay for something.
Maybe.
Wow.
I got to pay your rent. I got to help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or I'm just saying what I've experienced. I'm not saying that's every woman. Nowadays, if I take somebody on a date,
$400.
immediately, and I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's the couple hundred. If the hookah is 45,
Dessert?
lamb chops is 50, dessert. So by the time VIP
Valet.
park, valet, I was just getting ready to say valet. So we
Would you stop?
spend $400 for me to see if you like me.
Say that again.
So it's like I'm spending and I'm spending. That's just the first date. You want to go out again. I done spent $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back. Or maybe text me back. And then because you're a beautiful woman, if you don't like me, you can go get the next man to do the same thing.
You know, he's 100% correct, and I want to showcase something. I can't show who the girl is because I want to protect her identity. She's not a bad girl at all. She just likes what she likes. I get it. And she can get that type of treatment, right? Every dude that I've known her to be with had a lot of money, right? So yesterday, she posted a picture. Now, just to set the tone for you guys, this woman right here, and I'm probably giving too much information, but let's just say she's Middle Eastern mixed with one of those countries that speak Spanish. So just imagine that combination of woman. Anyway, yesterday she posted a picture of her in a Rolls Royce and a Lamborghini and a big ass stupid engagement ring on her finger. And guys, she been married twice so far. I ain't gonna lie, she knows how to pick them. But most of her friends are black women, and let me read a few of these comments. It's giving wealthy wife. If the man ain't applying pressure like this, I don't want him. These are all black women. Living a life like it's golden. All black women. Yes, mama, we are here for it. You get what I'm saying? These women don't look half as good as her, but this is what they're expecting now because this woman has basically shown them what other men are doing for her. So now they feel like they deserve the same thing. You don't. I'm going to keep it real with you. You don't. A lot of y'all is ran through. Y'all don't even look nowhere near as good as this woman. Women like her keep some ugly friends around. I don't know why. I don't know why, but boy, some women like her keep an ugly friend around, bro. That way they always look the best. If a group of men is surveying the land and they see a clique, obviously they're going to go for the most pretty one. And that's what I think she does intentionally. But black men have it hard because this is what we up against.
I'm a 35-year-old grown-ass man. And I've been providing for myself 100%.
All right.
I let it happen.
For almost 2 decades. So if I bring a woman into my life, into my world, she ain't got to go 50-50 with me.
Shut up. We didn't even have our meeting yet.
For what? I've been taking care of me. My bills, my rent, my food, my clothes, my life. I've been paying for that because I'm a grown man and that's what grown men do. So why would I bring a woman into my life and ask her to pay for anything? I got it. Because I'm grown. I got it. All I need is 100% of her loyalty, of her respect, of her kindness,
Right.
of her softness, of her support. That's all I need from a woman. Because as a grown man, I got everything else.
Yo, man, at the end of the day, that sounds all good and everything, but one thing that I didn't see in the video was a woman next to him, right? And, you know, just based off his talking points, he probably a single man and he's looking for a woman to come into his life and provide the things he just said. But here's the thing, man. Every grown man in here knows that, especially if you've ever been that guy for a woman, man, listen, it's never enough, sir. And I ain't saying that's always a bad thing, but what I am saying is this, man. A lot of women today they have a insatiable appetite for just more and more and more, bro. I'm telling you, man, that's what most men are complaining about. And then everything you just said, the loyalty aspect, a lot of women expect for you to do what you're supposed to do as a man, and they ain't bringing loyalty to the equation. They're not bringing submissiveness to the equation. They bring in a baggage. They bring in a loud mouth. They bring in an attitude. They bring in bad energy around, and they still expect you to do everything that you just mentioned. And guess what? She's grown as well too. And you're to tell me that she's supposed to come in and just start to leech off of you, even though she got her own already? Because let's say we both adults now. She's supposed to have been doing the same thing you've been doing this whole time. Now the question then becomes, where is her money going to? Where is it being allocated to? And a lot of guys ain't going for that shit, bro. While he busts his ass at work, she get to stay home, not stay home, go to work, and all of her money gets to be spent at her own discretion. A lot of dudes ain't going for that no more. Straight up.
Have y'all noticed that there are a lot of people on social media telling other people what to do? Here are 3 things that we need to ask before we start taking advice from random folks on social media. Number 1 is, who are you? For real, who are you?
No, that must be your birth daddy.
Every week I feel like another character pops up that we don't know anything about, and they just start giving us expert advice. Where's the evidence that you're implementing these strategies into your life and that they're actually effective? If you're giving me parenting advice, where's the evidence that you do that with your own children? If you're giving me relationship advice, where's your husband? Where's your wife? Where's your girlfriend?
She's all right.
Where are the people that can speak to the way that you deploy these strategies? And that's not to say you got to be a perfect parent to give good parenting advice, or you need to have a perfect marriage in order to give relationship advice. But I need to know that the seeds that you're sowing, they sprouting up somewhere.
Somebody gets out of line around here.
Number 2 is, what's your experience? Are you formally educated in this subject? Have you worked in this industry for a very long time? It's fine if you don't have any of that, but don't speak from an expert standpoint. Just talk about your own experiences. Number 3 is, where are the actionable steps? We see the gender wars. Men do this, women do that.
That's true.
No solution at all. When someone's giving you advice, pay attention to whether or not they're giving you practical, actionable steps. I love that we're freely sharing information. I just urge you to challenge the places that info comes from. Even if that means you challenging me, I welcome that. Job well done.
Hey, man, you know, God gave you 1 mouth and 2 ears, right? You know, and they say that's because he wants you to listen twice as much as you speak. Everything he just said, I agree with. Real talk. the people that you are taking advice from, they should be somebody who come from experience. Whatever they talking about, they should have experience in that. And also, you gotta use common sense these days, especially to y'all who's spending money with these people. That's the thing. If you're spending money with these people, you should be able to ask for some tangible results that they've produced for others and including themselves. It's that simple, bro. If you're out here paying for consultation, like for instance, if I was doing YouTube consultations, I'm already credible. Y'all see the views. Y'all see the subscribers, then that's immediate, okay, confirmation that this guy is knowledgeable. I understand that. But if somebody's telling you that they're going to get you married in the next 6 months and they ain't got no ring on their finger, bruh, red flag. I think that's just the gist of what he's saying, bro. Let's use common sense these days. Real talk.
I am a huge believer that if a guy is pursuing you, he's not where he wants to be there yet, especially if he's in his 20s. Like, let's stop putting all this high expectation on guys that they have to be millionaires at 20 years old. Like,
wait,
come
statistically, men are in their primes in their 30s.
The 20s usually for a guy is when they're hustling. That's when they're working. That's when they're graduating from school.
They're getting to know themselves.
That's where they're getting to know themselves. Like,
Of course.
Like, you have to understand that you cannot put so much pressure on a guy. So, like, if you see potential, and not only that, he proves to you that he can do special things without the money. Let's go on a picnic. Like, buy you one rose, bro. Like, he's always thinking about you. He's always writing you letters. He's being intentional. He's driving you around and telling you, hey, this is where I want to take you.
You feel me?
The future. This is what I'm working towards. He's painting the future for you so you can see the future. That is what matters the most. So don't be afraid about the broke guys. Give grace to the broke guys. I think that the broke guys with a mission and a vision is important.
That was tough. That was tough.
You know what I'm saying? So
They may be broke in the physical, but they rich in the spiritual.
In the spiritual, and the Lord's gonna provide. So
Juicy.
So
Yep.
definitely be okay to hold them down
Trust
for a
the
little.
process.
Trust the process. But if there's red flags on a broke guy,
Oh yeah.
leave him.
Man, the problem is this, though. The men need to take back the family. It is what it is. There's no way of getting around that. How is a woman ever going to be able to vet a man who doesn't have anything but has the potential to become something? How does she even know what to look for? The intrinsic things about this man that's going to make him somebody of high value in the future. A woman has to be taught that. And guess what? A single mother on Section 8 who got 3-4 baby daddies is incapable of teaching her those things. How do you differentiate the men in high school, the boys in high school, the ones who are going to be successful and the ones who are probably going to be losers? How can you differentiate the two? Because here's the thing, your daughter is definitely going to go after the guy that's lit on campus. If he look good, he's tall, he dresses well, to them that's success, and that means that that's good enough for her to date this guy. But if she had a father, when that dude comes around, be like, yeah, he look good, I guess, but he ain't got nothing going on for himself. She needs someone there to tell her that. And they don't have it today. And that's how they end up in the predicaments that they find themselves in. Straight up. They overlook the good dudes and get with these little, dudes who don't mean well at all. But they got mamas there. The dude easily can charm the mama because she's just as susceptible to it as she is. That daddy ain't going for it. Straight up. It's not going to happen. So they need more of that. And then I think that will balance the world.
I'm not a freaky bum. I ain't running around here chasing women. They ain't got no money. That's ridiculous. You need to focus on your bag, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? like, bro, get your money together first, then do that. Like, for the life of me, I don't understand how a guy has financial problems and women problems.
Pick one.
He don't realize that he got women problems because he got financial problems. A man with a lot of money don't have women problems.
You like that?
I ain't got problems.
I ain't got problems. You hear me? Like, I ain't got problems. Now, I'm married.
Yeah.
But my wife don't get, we cool.
Yeah.
Like most men, if they understand things right, you will get your bag together first, bro. And then they're going to come because they ain't went nowhere anyway, bro. They right there.
They gonna
Of course we do.
flop.
They gonna flop. People don't realize the enemy is the enemy. People in their own way.
Enemy.
The enemy is the enemy, bro.
That's tough.
Like you blaming it on your mama. No, it's you. They can't nobody control who you are, what you do, where you go, and how you spend your time.
Yo, this remind me of the time I had to fire my barber, bro. See, here's the thing. When you chasing that money, bro, you gonna have plenty of women, bro. But when you chasing women, you gonna lose money. And this dude sat up there and got a new girlfriend. She lived in I want to say somewhere in Houston, and every time I call this dude to set up an appointment, oh, I ain't gonna be in the shop this week, man. I'm out here with my old lady spending some time with her. Boy, fuck your girl, boy. You tripping. Man, I know he had to lose hella clients because of that, man. Chasing that girl. And that's what? He ain't even with her no more. You know how much money he lost? Let's just assume just me. If we be conservative, dog, I know he lost at least 10 clients because of that foolishness. And you know how much they charge for haircuts now? You know what I'm saying? You talking about this in the South, bro. So $35, they might be way higher where you at, but 35 to me, 35 American dollars, man, you got me messed up, man. You know you're going to get at least 2 haircuts every single month. So that's $70. 7 times 12 is whatever that equals. It's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Now you multiply that times 10, you done lost at least $8,000, bro. Come on, bro. Hey, yo, finally I caught something before I actually put it out there. So I already know one of y'all gonna be like, well, that's nowhere near 8,000. Yes, it is. If I said he lost 10 clients and they all spending like 70 a month times 12, that's close to 8,000. Just because I know how y'all dudes are, bro.
Y'all see this?
Big ass.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, my love.
You know what I'm saying? For y'all that think I ain't got my girl in check.
All right, now.
Hello.
Okay. Got the asparagus and a big portion of rice.
I love you so much, baby.
Yeah, that was the kiss of death.
I love you. I adore you. I really do.
Check the food, bro.
You got me in check? You want me to feed you?
Nah, tell her to take a bite first.
Here. Here comes the airplane. Open up. Open up.
Dirty, low-down scum.
Delicious. Good job. Is it yummy?
It's cool.
Yeah.
You can't fool me.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing.
What's the issue?
There's no issue.
You still got me in check?
Nah. Just playing. I don't know why I did this video.
Yeah. It's okay. You know what? Let's do it again.
Lied to me. You lied to me.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Take a bigger bite.
Yes.
Open.
I don't want to take a bigger bite.
Open. Bigger. You gotta take big boy bites if you want to get big.
No Diddy, man. Hey, bro. I couldn't do no social media relationship, dog. I just couldn't do it. Me personally, bro. All the pranks and all that kind of stuff there, I couldn't do it. And first of all, man, listen, when your relationship is open to the public, when y'all break up, guess what is also open to the public? When she announces that y'all are no longer together and that she's a free bachelorette at this point. And guess what? All of those many and plethora of DMs she's been receiving, she is going to go into those messages and see which ones are, you know, capable of replacing your black ass. It is what it is, dog. I don't know how people can trust it. They got a lot of bad women who are social media influencers, like as far as couples go. And boy, I know they DMs lit. I just don't know how them boys sleep at night knowing that all these other guys who probably got way more than you are in your woman's DM. I just don't understand it, bro. Hey, but who am I?
But when a man says, I'm tired, inquire, probe, demand him to elaborate, because tired is different. Tired doesn't mean sleepy. Tired can mean that I'm tired of living, tired of going on, tired of moving forward, tired of just dealing with this life, tired of losing. And you know that your man does not take losing well, and you know that your brother does not take losing well, and you know that your father does not take losing well.
I guess.
You know that your son does not take losing well, so if he feels like he's losing in the game of life, he might not just take his ball and go home. He might go home and take some pills or a bullet. Your man's tired is different. He needs more affection, more energy. He's tired of dealing with the shit that's going on, tired of going on, tired of moving, tired of losing. Feels like he lost anything, feels like he's not worth anything.
You are.
And I know what you're probably thinking. Why can't he come to me and say that he's feeling like he tells me he's hungry? Because society doesn't let strong men say that I want to kill myself.
That's hard. That's super hard.
Because society finds more value in a valuable man more than a vulnerable one. Because strong men have problems with saying words like weak and help. So we strong men push our pain deep inside our bodies.
Spill
the beans.
Turning temples into tombs. Tombs turn into tumors and ulcers and self-doubt and anxiety until one day we don't know where we're gonna put it, and then my best friend.
I think every man experienced this at least once in his life, but most of us are going to experience it more than once, where you're at a crossroad and like you're looking at what you set out to do, but it hasn't happened yet, and then you're looking at other people and you're perceiving them to be winning, because social media is nothing but people showing their highlight reels. Nobody's showing you the day-to-day struggle, the day-to-day grind and everything like that. But here's the thing. Men cry out for help and they get, looked at like they're weak. So nobody wants to be perceived as weak. So dude will basically keep that to himself, but be struggling internally the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because society measures a man's worth by his productivity. It's really that simple. And if you can't produce the products, then people assume you're not a productive man, so you're a loser, and nobody has sympathy for that type of man. And a lot of dudes are struggling internally because of things like that, because of the societal pressures that this world has placed upon us. If you can't do this, then you're not a real man. And dudes take that to heart, and they will internalize that and feel like they're losers and that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. And next thing you know, they do something really, really bad to themselves that affects the people who love them. But you've been crying out for help. You get what I'm saying? So, dog, trust me, it gets better. You just gotta know that ain't nobody coming to save you, but that's what makes it even better. You pulled yourself out the mud, right? All those L's you took, it gonna turn you into a winner at the end of the day, bro. It builds character. And guess what? You're gonna have a story to tell at the end of the day. So, man, look, whoever going through anything like that, trust me, bro. Every man done been through it before. Trust me.